I'm not ready.
What? Hey, real quick. Just can I ask why, Brandon, do you verbally have to add the music in the background?
Because it's a cover, therefore we can't get copyright striked.
That's true.
Crowd goes wild as white boy breaks it down sexual style to start off Star Wars campaign.
And welcome back to Star Wars Lost Planet, everybody! What an exciting episode we have here today. A lot of things have happened. Our group is currently en route to the planet of Batuu, as they have been sent there as part of some Rebel Alliance mission to go find this mystic, this fortune teller, or somebody who can see through the future, is what they've been told. And now the group is en route. They're on their ship right now, heading there. The trip is the duration of 3 days. Now, I will say that these 3 days have already passed, but in that time, you will each have the option to do one thing. So I would like to go around and ask you, what would you like to spend your time doing on these 3 days through hyperspace? Let's go ahead and get started with Eggs. What's Eggs doing on this trip?
So Eggs turned level 4. I'm really excited about it. I got to choose an ASI or a feat. Eggs likes feat, so I chose durable. So I think I'd like to spend my time aboard the ship, like bashing my head into a wall to build up the thickness of my skin. And if anybody interrupts me, I'm just like, not now. And I'm just gonna keep bashing my head until I feel it grow stronger.
I would like to now point out for all of you, if there is a time where you're trying to meditate or you need silence or focus during your 3 days, you'll be interrupted by Steak knocking his head into the wall the entire trip.
Oh my God. So I'm so powerful.
So Eggs has been bashing his head into the wall of your ship for 3 days straight.
I said until I feel strong. I might pass out and wake up a couple of times.
Where and what is Ula doing on the
We
duration
have
of this trip?
injured personnel that she is busy tending to this entire trip and probably taking care of unconscious Eggs on occasion.
Okay, that's fair. Are you going to talk to any of the people on the ship?
To see if they remember anything. Yeah.
So there's of the ones that are injured, you know that there would be 2 of them are humans, and of course there was that Bothan that was piloting the ship, and he's still up there piloting the ship with Eggs's friend Corgan. So yeah, there's the 2 humans there. One of them is an older gentleman, the other is a younger female, kind of probably closer to your age.
And the one that we saved, that was pretty much a mess.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And there's that one who's still very much crippled after being hit with the Imperial Star Destroyer bombardment. Yeah. So those are your people. They are here, and they're all rebels, and they're all wearing rebel piloting gear from the starship. Mm-hmm. So is there anything you wanted to ask them?
If they remember anything about the crash, about the Jedi that was on board.
So as you start to bring up that there was a Jedi on board, all of them just kind of like look at each other because they're all in the you're all in the medical bay together, and as you bring that up, they all just like kind of look around like there was a Jedi on board.
Yeah, that's what this data pad told me. She holds up the one with all the journal entries.
Wait, you have a data pad that talked about there was a Jedi on board the ship, the Tenacity, before it went down? What did it can you read what that says?
Okay, it is. Oh wow, that guy can eat. For someone so fit, he could probably eat a whole bantha. He said he's been tracking this psychic for a long time, years even. He said that the psychic is a force user, like a Jedi. Maybe he could help us win the war. Okay, that rogue will still not tell us his real name. He said just to call him ... That was all I got.
Okay, well that's interesting. There was definitely I have no memory of any kind of Jedi or anything on our ship, and I was working on the command deck. I would have seen. Are you sure this is from the ship?
I mean, Commander Alcan was mentioned a few times.
That's very odd. We're gonna have to look into this more. And I'm gonna jump over to Benny. What's Benny been doing on the trip?
God damn it. Well, seeing as Eggs is bashing his head against the wall continuously, I'm probably used to him doing this whenever I feel like he's doing his training. We used to do it all the time when we were camping. I tried to sleep. He'd bash his head against trees over and over and over until he got stronger, felt like he was stronger. So I know there's no point in trying to stop him because it's a continuous effort. So the entire time, initially I'd probably walk to Ula and see that she is currently dealing with people that are running the ship and talking to them. So I turn to Ilaria and I walk over to Ilaria. Jesus
Thank you.
Christ. Ilaria. And I feel like over the next 3 days, I'm really trying to like, maybe not bond, but just like get a vibe check off Ilaria and just try to figure out like, hey, what's your deal? Like, listen, I've really been trying so hard to like be a team player here. I thought I got some vital information for us that could help us out on at least getting on the mutual level from point A to point B, because we're kind of in this together right now. And there's some pretty dire stuff going on that I feel like everybody should have been aware of. And you were just like, not my problem. But I'm like, might not be your problem directly, but indirectly, we're kind of all on this ship together. I'm just trying to help. I'm trying to be the team player here. I'm trying to like work with you. And I'm really trying to figure out more about you because we can do the same shit.
What do you want me to do?
I'm just trying to figure out, I guess, I don't know.
No, stop. You're not answering my question. Answer the question at hand. You hand me information. You are worrying and fearful about people who we've already escaped from. You want me to take on the burden of worrying about all the people on board this ship. What do you want me to do? I must have a directive.
I'm not asking you to do anything.
Exactly. What is the point?
I'm trying to just get along with everybody here. We went through all that shit down on the planet together.
Have fun.
Cool, great. Well, have fun. You're kind of a sister. You're kind of on the ship with us. You think we escape them from that? You think they're not going to follow us? You think they're not going to find us where we're at now?
We will deal with it if they come.
And that's what I'm saying. Exactly, we will. But I'm trying to give you information that we were ahead of the curve if they do come. We have a motive for the reasoning now. That's good to know. If they do come, they do attack, we at least have some sort of idea what they're after and why. It's better to have intel if they do come so we're prepared rather than just saying, fuck it, we'll worry about it or burn the bridge when it gets there.
This is why the Jedi were all killed.
Oh,
because
fuck
you did
off.
This.
And I walk away. Egg.
Busy, boss.
I wipe the blood from Egg's forehead first and foremost.
I need that, boss.
No, you don't. You don't need it. Hey,
it's
listen.
Mine. What, boss? What do you need, man?
I'm gonna listen. Okay. When we get like wherever the hell we're going, we just need to go. I'm really trying to like do what you say and like be a team player, that kind of stuff. But no, fuck it. I'm really trying here. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to like help everybody in the scenario. And Miss Blondie is just like, fuck you. So fine, fuck it.
Am I still nearby?
Give me a perception check, Ilaria. Because it's a
I'm not
small
ex-
ship, and I imagine
I'm not
Benny's a
exactly
little
being.
loud.
Hey, I'm
Do
not
I
exactly
hear
being
this?
quiet. I'm
Do
not.
I
Yeah,
hear
Me
this?
too.
give me a perception check as well.
It's a 22.
You definitely hear him.
I'm going to stride over and I'm
Oh,
going to
shit.
put my hand across his chest, kind of grabbing him by the collar and push him against the wall.
Hey. Oh, now you want to talk.
Do not insult me again.
You know, but you could sit here and insult my, or what could be by proxy, our people all day long. That's fine.
Steak.
That's okay.
Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna pick Larry up with my teeth.
Ula, you heard this, and you're now. And are you stepping out to look?
Yes.
As you step out from the med bay, you see that Eggs is picking up Ilaria in his teeth, and she's got Benny pinned on the wall with her arm.
Okay, what in the world is going on?
Now
No,
you
we're
gotta.
just- no,
She's
we're just
gotta
talking.
get me. You gotta get me.
Eggs, put her down.
Oh.
Well, he just
alright.
spoke, so I'm guessing I'm not in his teeth.
Yeah,
Or
I
it's like
didn't think
muffled.
this
Like,
out
"Arr,
so
arr,
No, I dropped her. I'm not
So
really.
why
focused
why
on the
why is it
assignment.
okay that you can insult, I don't know, my master, my people, and you expect me to just be okay with that? But then if I say something about you, then it's like, oh, how dare you?
I've insulted the Jedi. I have never called you anything other than Benny. I gave your given name. You call me Blondie?
Yeah. You got blonde hair.
She does have the blonde hair, boy.
You will
just-
call
I
me
just pointed
Ilaria.
Alaria. Okay. Well, listen, I would love, Alaria, if we could have a mutual discussion about maybe who you are, how you know how to use the Force. I've been on my own with Eggs for 20 years. So when I see somebody that's also Force sensitive, it's kind of a shocker to me.
You've never met another Ascendant.
No, what?
Ascendant. You are connected to the Force, yet you have not connected with us.
No.
Oh,
What?
I look at Ula. Ula, you got anything on this?
Can I just randomly
History
roll
check.
to see what happens?
History check, yeah.
I'm not even gonna bother because I know that
Steak?
Benny would not.
Eggs is gonna start writing stuff down.
On his paper.
Does it 22?
22, Ula, you think back, you know for a fact you've never heard of that term before in your life.
I just try to spell ascendant and write it down.
Give me an intelligence check,
I
Eggs.
said I was gonna try. I'm gonna. Can I get
Let's see.
advantage if I sound it out?
I'll allow it.
It's roll. I got.
Just listen. Just do what I
got
put
a
and put
six.
an A and a scribble. You'll remember.
I got a 6, but I try my best.
He tries really hard,
Oh.
but it definitely doesn't say a sentence.
I just like look
Okay.
at Ula, and I'm just like,
I've
let him try.
I've never heard that term ever.
What the fuck is an ascendant?
I don't
Gonna-
know. It could be cult
M-
shit for
me?
all I know.
Yes, you.
No, I'm answering your question. Me.
Yeah, but what it like okay, you are an ascendant. What are the ascendants or ascenti or whatever?
We are me.
But that sounds really culty, but okay. We are what?
What?
I just
What do you
said
mean,
that!
culty?
Yeah, I agree with Ula. What do you mean call like they are me? What are you, Negan?
The ship exits hyperspace, and you all feel a poof as you
Okay.
come to, and you hear over the speakers in the ship. Everybody better buckle down because we're about to dock.
Okay.
Oh, they need me up front now, boss. And I'm just gonna
Eggs.
sprint as fast
Benny,
as possible.
Benny, Alaria, if
To the
we're gonna find
cockpit.
out more on this, there's probably some form of record of it somewhere.
Well, there's the thing though. Okay, pause. Find out. We got the answers right here. Apparently, they are right here.
Record about what? What?
What the ascendants are, whatever you're talking about. Like the Jedi had records. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure Sith Lords,
Yes, we
whatever
have
they
the
are, have
speaker.
records.
We have the speaker.
written.
The Journal of Wills. The Journal of Wills. Is that what you mean?
What?
Eggs makes it to the cockpit, and you see
yeah.
Corgan is sitting there in your seat. He's very small.
Full send. I'm sitting down. This is my seat. We've been driving for a while together. He knows the fucking rules. I'll do that slow sit though. You do to like
Get him to move,
brother or something. You just like, oh, here I come. But I'm definitely taking that seat back for sure.
He tries to jump out of the way, but does not roll high enough. So you sit on his legs, and he's just dangling out from underneath you, trying to escape.
I will. I'll shift my tail and sort of do a wiggle to get him off of there. Get out of my seat, little guy. I'll just get out.
Eventually, you'll hear a thud on the floor as he hits the floor face first.
It happens to the best of us, Chief.
Yeah. So sitting next to you is that Bobbin who's hitting buttons and getting ready to land this ship. It seems like a very forest. Driven planet with rivers and water, very nature based.
Lots of things down there to eat.
Well, there's certainly lots of trees, it seems.
Oh yeah, little things that go squish living trees. I'm gonna start landing more excited because they don't really feed me so good on the plane or on the space plane.
Well, first we need to look at the coordinates that were given and see if we can line it up with where we need to be or where we're at. Would you give me a piloting check?
Oh, yeah. This is my shit. You've got this, Eggs. No one can roll piloting like you. That's a 12, baby. And I'll take that to the bank.
No, you're going too fast, and you fly over what looks like this little town, this tight little town with like a lot of people moving back and forth, and you just shoot kind of like right past it into the there's now woods here, but there's clearing enough for you to land.
Okay, for sure, I'm gonna land it, and I'm gonna be like, oh, that's where I wanted to land the whole time.
Everyone, brace for landing. We're coming down quick.
I'm going to try to do it cool unnecessarily.
Give me another piloting check.
Hell yeah. I live on the edge, baby. I want to do a tailspin. 14.
Oh, man. He goes in to try to land, and he just touches down fine. All of you feel as you hit the ground.
Oh, thank God.
Just eyeballing Ilaria.
Ilaria puts her hood up and fixes it. Checks her sabers.
And she's got a hood. Ula, can we sidebar?
She always has.
Would I be walking out for this?
We can sidebar.
Likely, but they're definitely sidebarring.
I want to sidebar with Ilaria.
We'll get started with
yeah, just let me know.
Benny and Star.
Hey, Ula.
Yes.
So you've never heard of the Ascendants, correct? From what you got no records, nothing? Okay.
No.
Yeah. It sounds like a cult. Is it a cult? It sounds like a cult. The whole at first I was just like, oh, maybe it's like a different clan of people. But the whole they are me, I am them, we are we, us is us thing, that's very much don't like that. In the speaker and in the hood as well.
I mean, we didn't know if any more Jedi survived after that, but it's a possibility they could have made their whole little commune themselves and then made something completely new. I don't know. Could be a cult.
If she grew up in a cult, then that would explain why she's so angsty. Oh my God, she wants out of the cult. That's what this is. It's a cry for help.
And at this point, Eggs has reached Ilaria.
Well, actually, Ilaria will have been heading up to the cockpit this whole time. So.
Then you guys would definitely bump into each other.
Serendipitously run into each other.
This is our meet cute. I'd walk up. Oh, hey, Ilaria. What's going on?
Hello, Eggs.
How come you've got cool hood, but I don't? And I'm the one that did all the flying. You didn't fly one time.
Perhaps you should get Benny to look into getting you a hood.
Oh, Benny, not gonna give me a hood. I've never had one. I've always been with Benny.
Well, then perhaps I can help you find a hood.
That was my idea. We should team up for this one, boss.
Okay, we shall do so.
I need a disguise so people don't
You
know
are-
what I look like.
You are very good at flying. Eggs.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you for
excitedly wag
getting
my
us
tail
here.
against the metal walls.
Yeah, Betty.
When A, Eggs is screaming, and B, when he yells, "Okay, boss," would I hear that?
Give me a perception check at disadvantage since you're mid-conversation with Ula.
Perception.
It just blows
disadvantage.
off Ula like, let's sidebar. Psych, miss.
Oh,
I think I
good
heard my
oppose.
pet lizard.
15.
You don't hear Eggs yelling, but you hear the thudding of the tail hitting back and forth against the walls.
I just look over and just, Anyways, yeah, the cult. Cry for help. That thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to like smile and nod at Eggs, and I'm going to go into the cockpit and try and talk to the Bothan real quick before we disembark.
Okay, the Bothan is there, shutting things down and like putting on gear, putting clothes
Pilot.
back on. Yes.
I did not get your name.
My name?
Mm-hmm.
It's not important right now.
John Malkovich.
I'm Ilaria, but I wanted to thank you for getting us here safely. Have you flown very many places?
I've been here and I've been there. I've been to many places.
Have you ever been to Somnus?
I've never heard of a Somnus.
All right. Thank you. And then I just turn and leave
Very
and
well.
disembark.
The Bothan is going to follow you out and see all of you in the main chamber here of the ship, right by the exit door. Well, everyone, you know what our mission is. We need to go down and we need to find this mystic. Myself and my other rebel friends here, we will take to the forest. The rest of you, and he points to the four of you, says, go and make your way through the town of Batuu. There has to be someone here who knows where the mystic is. But be careful and don't let anyone find out you're rebels.
Oh, so we rebels?
Eggs. I got a newsflash for you, buddy. You've been a rebel since the day you were born, since the day that we met.
Yeehaw, boss! Oh yeah!
I get on Eggs.
Hell yeah!
Okay, and we'll meet back here in 24 hours. Is that fine? Is everybody understood?
Understood.
Okay.
So you will come with us, and then we'll come back together.
That does not... Did you understand what I said as he looks at Benny?
Just look up at Benny too.
I understand what you said. Eggs, he is not coming with us. We were going to meet up back with him.
Okay, if you
In a
want to stay
day.
behind by yourself.
And the doors open, and you guys are able to disembark. And are you all moving out together?
I'm out. I'm going out. I don't care about them, really.
I'm on Eggs, so
I'm going too. I was like
Yeah.
dog scratching at the door, ready to go outside. Definitely with you.
As you guys start moving out and into this town, you see that it is kind of bustling with scoundrels and the smuggler type, the fringers, the people that, for Benny and Eggs, these people actually look like it feels like the people here you're back on Hutta. All the people look very similar. So you're like, kind of would get the same vibe of maybe avoid them. But Ilaria as well, you definitely think that these are just the same people you saw on the other planet, except the beautiful forests that are around you, and the sound of animals and creatures moving through the trees. And there's a bunch of different ships stationed around you, around this area. And as you continue forward and onwards, you see that there are what looks like shops and possibly restaurants or junk hanging from nets above you. An entire sewer system here, and shops and stalls with yes, Benny.
Would Eggs and I have credits from all the fights we did in the pit in the arena?
Yes, you would definitely have credits.
I 100% turn Eggs and we go to a place to get a nice fucking meal.
Okay, yeah, as you turn, you see that there's a place that's written in Orbesh as a big sign, but it's like kind of crooked hanging down, and it says Ronto Roasters. Do you go there?
Mm-hmm. I stop and I don't walk forward where Benny wants to go.
What Eggs? What are you doing, man?
I don't know. We gotta just go without the whole team, boss. We're gonna eat by ourselves.
Listen. God damn. Ula, Ilaria, do you guys want food? Long flight. Can't adventure on an empty stomach.
We gotta have our nutrients.
Plus, we gotta find intel. Maybe we can ask around people for hey, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can have an interrogation.
No,
we are not interrogating anybody, Eggs.
Absolutely not, Eggs.
So
maybe
Eggs, your job.
No.
I got an important job for you. I want you to
really
eat. I'm gonna get you a nice meal. I want you to relax. You still got some head trauma as I'm wiping the blood that's still dripping from his cut. Rest up and eat. Let us three do the talking.
Ilaria.
Can I just stick a band-aid on
As
Eggs'
I've
head?
been walking through this town, I wanted to look for a textile store, something that sells bolts of fabric.
Give me an investigation check.
Ooh, that's nice. A natural 19 plus I don't remember what.
Yeah, there's this main pathway down, and down towards the center, you see that there's this kind of well with these big tanks of water and stuff. And down towards the end there, you see that there's a bunch of junk shops, and one of them is a textile store.
Alari's going to step in there for a minute and just see if they have a big amount of fabric that she can buy, one large piece of fabric.
Oh, this bitch.
You go inside?
Yes.
And as you step inside, you see that there's an elderly woman with long, straggly gray hair and a long, crooked nose. And she's just one eye open. The other one is kind of closed shut. How can I help you today?
I need a large piece of fabric.
A large piece of fabric? Yes. Well, what's it for?
A hood, but for a large creature that's 8, 9 feet, 7, 8, 9 feet somewhere. I forget what he said. He said how tall he was, but I don't believe him.
There's a 9-foot creature around here? Where?
He said he was 9 feet. I think it's 7.5.
Interesting. Give me one moment. I'll see what I can find. And she just kind of scurries through these racks of cloth and fabric until eventually she's gone, and she just kind of fades in the back, disappears. Where's Ula at this point?
I'm with the other guys.
So you guys are still at the Rontos?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
My game plan was to A, actually get food, and B, also kind of just scout the area.
So for you guys that are at Ronto Roasters, you'll see that there is to the west of this place, because you're kind of up on a deck, and as you look down, you can see the rest of this town here. But you see at the tables, there's a bunch of people, a bunch of different races. But give me all three of you, give me a perception check, since you're all still together.
21.
21. Okay.
20.
Okay. Eggs.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to roll. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. 15.
All three of you, as you're looking around, you can see that there are two Duros people sitting there talking to each other. There's a Bith talking to a Rhodian. And as you look all the way in the back, it looks like there's somebody wearing a long kind of cowboy hat that's covering their eyes. A small individual with very thick leather garb, a leather jacket of sorts. And their feet are up, 1 foot on the table. And they have thick leather shoes with spurs on them.
I would like to. Can I just like order like a drink, like whatever the equivalent of just like an ale would be?
Yeah, sure. You go up to the
I
front.
want to get 2.
Hey, what can I help you today?
Hey, give me your, just something to light the tension. I had a long trip, just looking for, some sort of alcoholic beverage. Nothing too heavy.
Alcohol. You want
It was just something
you
calm.
want to
like,
feel something.
well, I mean, not just it's more of like a courtesy drink. I mean, yeah, like not as cheap as Bud Light, but not as like expensive as like Heineken.
Well, I don't know what it is you're referencing right now, but what we do have is blue milk or green milk.
Yeah, I'll take the blue.
Blue milk with the spice?
Just like a half spice in each.
The least appetizing shit I've ever heard of, bro.
There's actual mechanics in Star Wars 5e for spice. No.
Meta, don't tell them that.
like a half. Well, I did say like a half spice before I knew that. So like a half spice.
Spice? You like a spice?
Just, I don't know. Benny doesn't know what this is, so he's just like, yeah, like maybe like a half spice in each.
Half spice. Got it.
Yeah.
I got the blue milk, 2 spice.
Half spice.
2 spice.
Half.
No, it's half. It's half. I wouldn't. You got it.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Absolutely.
Shit that I'm good at. 14.
Oh, God.
No. Because you're so unfamiliar with it.
Yeah.
You have this vibe of like, yeah, he definitely there's a language barrier here.
Yeah.
So you don't really know any better, but your gut is telling you no.
I'm just like, all right, hey, you know what? Can we just hold the spice?
Hold spice.
Hold the spice. Just blue milk.
Hold spice.
Wait, wow, what was it? What was that? What is that?
What's what?
You know what? Fuck it. Just give me water.
Water. Okay,
Yeah.
we have water. Okay.
Just give me 2 waters. Jesus.
You just reach down and you hear a loud, like creaking, cranking noise. And like he just picks the cup up and puts it on deck, and there's like stuff floating in it. It's just like
You know what? Yeah, I don't think I'm thirsty. I walk away. I go to the table with the mysterious plot device that you described to us.
You go to the table with the mysterious
But as
stranger that has
as I'm walking towards it, I'm going to do force whisper, kind of like, hopefully he picks up something, whoever this is. And I say, I'm looking for the mystic inside whatever this creature's head is.
And what does the mysterious stranger reply?
I say out loud. So he's asking, "Where's the mystic?"
I say I force whisper into your head. I'm looking for the mystic as I'm walking towards the table.
I get up. I stretch my fuzzy Wookiee paws. I stretch myself up, and I look around. And I immediately go towards the first, the most beautiful woman in the room.
Shit.
Give me a perception check.
Ula.
Goodness, where is it? Right there.
You might also think Eggs is the most beautiful woman in the room.
That's what I'm saying.
It's true. But I'm
Okay,
just
let's see.
saying, Ula is blue with 2, head tails. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But which one
reminiscent
can
of
you-
someone else.
I
Which
rolled
one
a
can you
7.
Woo!
You between you see a lovely woman here that's wearing scientist gear,
Mhm.
which you're very familiar with. You're familiar with this kind of tech and stuff, but you also see standing next to her and not too far away is somebody that a very large 7-foot tall creature that looks very Trandoshan like, but more animalistic.
I'm eating food off of somebody else's table because Benny said that it was my job to eat, but didn't do anything about
And
that.
as you're looking around, Teska, you look and you see that this creature that I just described just puts its face down into somebody else's Ronto roaster and starts eating.
My kind of woman. I walk up. I walk up to her. I strut. I don't walk. I strut.
Does he walk past me when he's going?
Yeah, I strut past
Benny
you.
is still at the cashier.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so I strut past you and up to the. Well, hey there, little lady, and I flick my hat.
I just look up and I'm like, "Are you talking to me, boss?"
Can I see what this guy?
You see, yeah. Ula sees it.
So, by the way, my elbow's on a chair, not the table. I'm too short to have my elbow on the table, so I'm on a
So
chair.
I know he's an Ewok.
Yeah, he's an.
Yes, you know, Ula, you catch immediately. This is an Ewok.
Yes.
Would
Dude,
Benny
I
have noticed when he
noticed.
was like walking past? Like as I was like,
Benny, you whispered, but like you weren't there. You watch as this mysterious stranger gets up, walks over to Eggs, pops the hat, and leans on a chair.
Who are you?
fuck.
I would just,
Excuse
I
me?
guess I'd respond in Ewok, and I would just say,
Oh my god, he can speak Ewok.
"Ooh, tiki chiktas, utotashtik." I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna
Bro.
stare. I'm gonna stare blankly at him because I actually don't speak Ewok.
I'm just gonna keep speaking Ewok and just be very upset and confused because I took
Eggs,
lessons.
Eggs. I don't think he understands.
I think this thing's broken.
What do you?
I'm pretty sure that's Ewok.
What's a Weewok?
You.
No, I'm a Wookiee. You see, and I take the gigantic bowcaster that's pretty much my whole body, and I can't really move it that easily, but I tap it, realizing I can't get it off my shoulders, and I'm like, see the. And I turn my back to you. Means me is a Wookiee, and yous is a fine individual, a rare specimen in these parts. We don't get many big boned whatever it
don't-
is you is.
And
I
he gets
don't
wide-eyed.
blush.
Benny's there. Benny has arrived.
I'm just like, I hear all this, but I'm like approaching very slowly when I hear him just like start talking to Ula. I'm just like, I'm gonna let this play out as I'm
She
just
just
like,
whispers,
oh, my foot's stuck.
I don't think this Ewok has realized that Eggs is a guy.
I don't blush exactly.
Also, and then I also add, be like, so you looking for the mystic?
Yeah, dude, that's not me.
I grab a handful of the food he's eating and I shove it in my mouth. But like, very, like
There are two people there, two Doros who are fighting now, like
I grab some
arguing
of the food up there.
that you're stealing their food.
I'd be mad too. I'd snip at his fingers a little bit.
I'm gonna do one of those '90s romantic comedies, like, when he tries to nip at my fingers.
Now I approach Ula. I'm like, I see Benny, I see Eggs go to like bite. I'm like, oh, okay, let's meet up now. Hey,
Yeah, Eggs
Ula.
has no idea what's going on right now.
Eggs, no, just relax.
Oh, your name is Eggs?
Yeah, that's what they call me. They say or that guy. People call me that sometimes. They go, that guy.
That
like
guy.
that. My friends call me Eggs.
All right, so I have a question for you. Did it hurt?
I think he's talking about my bloody forehead. I'm just like, no, it didn't hurt me at all. I'm strong.
Just
When
like
you-
looking at Ula, like, what the fuck is happening?
When you fell out of my dreams and clearly crashed your head open, which is very romantic, I must say. You didn't have to do that for me.
Oh my god, I force whisper inside the Ewok's head again.
I get really jumpy, like,
And
ah!
I just go, it was me that asked about the mystic.
I look to the Durans. I look to the scientist lady.
Sir?
What about you? I'll go.
Okay. You said mystic. Where is the mystic?
What mystic?
You-
Oh. Psst, psst, the mystic.
Yes.
I kneel down and I go, and I like turn him and go, why do you think I force whispered it inside your fucking head?
Are we
Force
talking about
whispered.
the mystic in here?
Eggs, shut
Is
the
he
fuck
in
up.
here?
Eggs! Eat eat the
I
food.
get-
Just
I get-
put it on the table.
I get my interest is piqued when he says force. Like the force. Well, to do that you have to be some sort of
I
Jedi.
put my hand over his mouth.
We're doing it over there.
I'm gonna force whisper into his head one more time and say, we need to talk about the mystic. You obviously have some sort of information or interest because I spoke it into your head, but we need to not talk about the Force or the Mystic in a public venue. My name is Benny, and I take my hand off his mouth.
You got one of them doo-doos.
Oh my god.
We're dead. We're dead.
I used to know someone that had one of them doo-doos. But he's not here no
I
more.
play into it and I go, you know what? Our party does have a doom, as you say. If you
Party.
If you'd like to come outside,
I take a kazoo
talk.
from my waist and I love parties. You know who loves parties more though?
Benny's nose starts to bleed.
You know who loves parties more?
Party. Okay.
The Mystic does. I can take you over to him if you'd like. It's gonna cost you what you got in your pockets?
I'm just staring at him.
I try to reach slowly for his pockets as if he's
Smack his
inviting
hand
me.
away.
I growl.
What about your shoes? You got an extra pair of shoes I can use?
You don't. Why do you need shoes?
I need things. Everybody needs things. I collect shoes of other people's shoes. Let's not get into the complications.
Okay, you know what? Listen, let's go outside. We'll show you the tutu that one of our friends has, and then we will find you a pair of
that sounds
shoes. At some point, we'll find you a pair of shoes, and you can show us where the Mystic is.
That sounds swell to me. I blow my kazoo as if I'm smoking like a cigarette.
My other nostril bleeds.
And we're gonna put a pause on that and cut back to Ilaria real quick. Ilaria, it feels like an eternity passes, and eventually that woman comes like hunchback strolling into the room, and she's got like an entire mountain of different cloths that she plops up onto the table. I think there's something in here that'll fit what you're looking for.
Thank you. And then I'm going to start kind of like sorting through, looking for an appropriate size.
Give me an investigation check.
13.
13. So it's definitely not 9 foot. It's definitely not even 8 foot. But you find a piece of cloth that is very green, very dark green, very almost camouflage-esque. That would be more or less like a blanket on top of eggs, if it were to go and cover eggs.
Okay. I'm going to hold it up and say, I think this one will work. Do you have a kit for sewing? Needles and thread? Such as...
Oh, now. Cooking, yes. Very interesting. I don't.
You sell fabric, but not tools with which to use it?
Is there a problem?
No, it's a very strange shop, that's all.
Well, I mean, you could try down the block there. There's going to be more places for you to go and find more knickknacks and things. There are many things here on Batuu that are odd to Outworlders.
Such as?
All kinds of things.
I've heard of a fortune teller.
Fortune teller? Fortune teller? You've heard of the fortune teller?
Yes, and I very much want to know my future. Do you know how I might find them?
I could tell you your future if you'd like. Would you like me to tell you your future?
Sure. Are you the fortune teller? Are you the one they call the mystic?
I am one of many things.
Okay.
Fortune teller could be one of them.
What is my future then?
Here, give me your hand. Put your hand out.
She gives her the hand.
You put your hand out?
Yes, but she's very like
In
now
what
frozen.
way do you
like,
put
I
your
hate
hand
this.
out?
Just palm up.
Palm up. She takes your hand and looks at your palm for like a split second before flipping your hand over kind of aggressively. And then begins like touching up your hand with her thumbs until eventually she's like touching your forearm, going up to your elbow.
I start pulling back just a little bit. Like,
No, child. No. This is important here. Yes. All this information. You know things. You've seen things. No. I won't tell you your future. You must live it yourself. You've got an entire adventure ahead of you, yes.
that's it.
What else did you want?
Nothing. I am thrilled to be going on an adventure.
Goody.
Here are the credits for the fabric.
Thank you so much, yes. Please tell your friends we're here.
I don't have any. Thank you. And then I just turn around and walk out.
And as you walk out, you see at the other end of the street is the group, your group. But now there's a very small person with a cool hat and cool clothes walking next to them with boots that are bigger than the person himself. So it's like kind of a little bit difficult to walk, I would imagine. Yes, and you all see Ilaria.
It's like a penguin. The boots go up to like my upper thighs.
I just kinda
way too big for me.
do like a signaling wave to Ilaria.
I'm going to, like, as I walk, fold the piece of fabric as small as I can get it and tuck it under my arm.
Okay, cool.
Hello.
Hello. You would see
Oh,
that
howdy
Benny has fresh blood from both his nostrils at this point that he's wiped off.
Hey there, Ilaria. I'm glad you came back. We're teaming up.
Ilaria, thank you.
Yeah.
Were you successful?
I just look down at the Ewok and I look up at Ilaria.
We got a broken Ewok. It does not speak it.
I say, if ye be looking for the... Oh, one sec, wrong accent. I'm a cowboy today, yeah. If you're looking for the mystic, you came to the right person. This Wookiee will teach you a thing or two, and he'll show you straight to the mystic. I promise you that, little lady. I tip my hat.
Ilaria,
Thank you very much for
Ilaria,
your
do me a
help.
favor.
Lead the way. What? Why would I do you a favor, Jedi?
Wow. Okay. Well. Okay. Holy
You are a
shit.
Jedi. I knew it. I said to him. I
I put my hand. I pat my mouth. I muffle him. Do me a favor. We have one stipulation. He has one stipulation before he shows us. Just like show him the hilt of your lightsaber.
Why?
He just wanted to see it.
I reach to my belt and I pull back my robe that covers where my lightsaber hangs.
Then I remove
And I just show
slowly
it.
my hand from his mouth and go, "See, told you." All right. Now show us where the mystic is, and we'll get you a pair of sneakers.
Oh, I lied about the whole thing. I'm lying about that. I'm just in a tricky mood today. You know, it all started when I was a little cub. See, back on Kashyyyk.
Okay, I push
Life's
him.
a little-
Let's go.
I walk. Okay, I see you're not into life stories. Some people like hearing about my life story. You know?
Tell me about all the
would-
things you've done.
Hold
Well,
on,
one time-
eggs. Wait, sir. I don't know your name. What is your name?
Well, I don't really have a name on any given particular day, but I can tell you the name of the mystic. That's more important anyways. I'm just going to drop y'all off and have a good own day, you know. It's a lot of beautiful things in this world to see, but the mystic will help you out. And the mystic's name is Tess.
Tess. All right.
Huh?
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yep, old
let's go.
Tess.
Ula looks so fed up at this point.
Yeah, so does Benny.
Fed up.
Benny is just like throbbing. He has a throbbing
The
headache.
fact he mentioned Kashyyyk, Ula is gonna look. Hey, she's gonna yell in Shriwook.
Mm-hmm. I do speak it.
Yeah, at our lovely little guys. Like, stop right there.
I turn around and I freeze. Oh God, is someone going to shoot me again?
Again?
Ula? What do you mean again? In still speaking in
Well, you know, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, that literally I was shot at earlier today.
For what?
I'd rather not say. It's a little embarrassing.
Can
Let
we
him-
please go?
Let
we
him
have
finish the story. I gotta
Wait,
know
are
how
you
it
speaking
ends.
in Galactic Basic or Wookiee right now?
I'm responding to you back in Galactic or in Wookiee.
So if y'all may not even know what they're saying.
No, I have no idea
I
what's being
don't,
said. So I'm
actually.
interrupting, going, can we go? We have a directive. We are
I'm
supposed
trying
to be
to get-
accomplishing.
Trying to get the answers.
This is not the person who gives us the answers. It's the mystic. Let's go.
Mhm.
That's right. It is the Mystic. I really don't have any
agree
answers.
with Valeria on this one.
But to get to the Mystic, I must warn you. You're gonna have to hop. Bit of
Can
a skip, really. Like this. And I skip ahead.
Can I incite this motherfucker at this point? Can I incite him, please?
Oh, Ilaria just starts skipping immediately behind
I would
him,
also like to
following
skip, for
right
sure.
behind.
I just look at Ula. Please tell me that this is a dream. Please.
I turn around. Oh, the dream is just starting, my dear friend. And I take out my kazoo. Boop. And I
Oh
look
my.
towards eggs.
Oh my god, I hate it here.
You blow the kazoo towards me.
Ula's just
Yes. With
I would
a
like-
brush,
Help
brush,
me,
brush, and
God.
a grin, grin,
So
grin.
help me God, if this is the mystic. So help me.
That is a
Oh.
ridiculous thing. I'm not Tess, and I don't like being accused of such things. Tess is a madman,
Let's-
a crazy person. Do I look like such a thing to you?
Yes, let's just follow. Okay, fuck it. No, let's just follow him. Let's. The sooner he takes us to who we gotta meet, the sooner we don't gotta deal with this guy ever
You
again.
just,
Let's.
you
let's
just
go.
interrupted my
No.
song, so.
I like when he sings
She's
the
muttering too.
songs.
She's muttering money. I really need to get this mystic
Okay, so-
to the rebellion. This is
Okay,
this is
okay.
starting.
I really gotta find the mystic too, because if he's a Jedi, I can figure out what the fuck is going on with my people. Maybe I can finish my training and get one of the,
Yeah.
as he calls it, pew pews, because I never had mine.
You never got a pew pew?
Shut the
Even
fuck
I got a
up!
hold of pew pew.
You did what?
No, I'm a bit of
Okay.
a whoosh whoosh myself, you know.
Can I just pick up the Ewok, please? Can I just pick him up?
I figured we were like walking behind them because they were skipping.
Yeah, no. She's gonna pick him up. Walk
I
up.
go wee, and I stretch my arms out like she's picking me up the fly, like you do with a little kid.
Oh my god.
I just look at Benny like nobody ever lets me go wee.
That-
Just keep walking. Yeah, Benny, I just give you a glare for no apparent reason.
And then you guys are moving through this town, and you see that there are even more opportunities, more places for ships to dock. And there's a bunch of these like freighters, large freighters that are taking up spaces here, and it looks like there's entire operations moving supplies and cargo into these places. You walk by a bunch of other shops. Looks like there's antiques in one of them. It looks like there's antiquities in other ones. And eventually you come to a building that has a little bit of an alleyway at the end of it. And as you move through,
This is it, I say.
Sets
Just-
down.
This is where the mystic is.
I say,
Uh,
come, follow me. Follow
Okay.
me, little,
Right on his-
little ladies. I'm gonna show you, something pretty cool.
I'm right
Oh,
on his tail.
Tess! I say out loud, and then I'm gonna just. I attempt to throw my voice with a 12.
you hear your voice echo, and there's a bunch of birds that just fly away as you call out.
Yes, cowboy. I say,
Oh my god.
we have guests for you here. Da-da-da-da-da. And I run and I quickly shuffle into one of the little hidey holes that only I can fit into. It's like behind a little curtain.
Are you leaving them outside, or did you open the door? And
I'm
go
assuming we're
inside?
all in the alley, right? We're all in
Yeah,
the
you're
alley.
in the alley, yeah. There's
Okay,
a
yes.
door in front of you all.
Yes. So I go into the little hidey hole and I go through and I get on the other side of this door that has a little like peephole. And I open and I go, who'll be there?
Oh my god.
I'm Ilaria.
Alaria, okay. Who's the beautiful one down there? I'm looking at eggs, to be specific.
Yeah, Eggs doesn't notice. He's just like looking
That
around.
is eggs.
Oh, that's me. What's you need me,
Ah.
Laria?
That's Benny, and that's
Such round exterior.
May
Oh
we
my God.
please come in, Mystic?
I go,
It's
"Mhm,
rather
give me 1
urgent."
second. My old bones aren't what they used to be. And I close the peephole. And then I open it, and I'm now wearing like a cloak, and I have a little old wooden staff, and I'm hobbling. I have a fake beard on made of tauntaun fur, and I'm
Can I
hobbling
tell
over
this
to my
is
stand.
the actual same Ewok?
Give me an
type,
insight
please?
check, Ula.
Yeah. Can I also do the same?
Yes, you can insight
I'm
check.
also
Jesus
insight checking.
Christ.
Who is
Yeah.
this old lady?
Yeah. I got a 16.
I got a 15.
All of you can tell that this is also an Ewok. And
I didn't roll.
Well, yeah, except for Eggs.
I'm just excited to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, good boy.
So I walk back over to this little desk area, and I've got all these little lamps and doohickeys, and some are tech.
Eggs.
Eggs is really bad in stores.
And that's where we're gonna end it tonight, folks. Thank you so much for joining us for this exciting adventure into Star Wars Lost Planet. You got to come back next week to find out what the Mystic has in store.
I hate this place.
Good night, everyone.